I got to do this real fast. Thanks to Chug for putting this up. Great question, great video. Any answers or help with this would be greatly appreciated. I'll put the link below, and I'll put this link below too. Thanks to Dan, another site dedicated to the truth. Every little bit helps, so please check that out if you're interested. And I want to just, does anybody think this is a weird picture? Almost, to me, just looks like, almost like looking down the scope of a gun, maybe, like a target here. Or maybe it's just that he's inside a black cube. I don't know. I just think that's a weird picture. And I want to show you something else that's been on the Drudge Report the last couple days. This is the kind of stuff that makes me a little bonkers. Okay, let's read some of these headlines together. America struggles with surge in child migration. Government has simply chosen not to enforce border laws. Third military base opens for migrants. 230,000 children expected over 24 months. 40% of agents not at border. Okay, goes on and on here. There was another headline, two of them as a matter of fact, that they don't have on there anymore, but you can just Google them, you'll find them real quick. It's like hundreds, it's one or the other. It's either hundreds of illegals bust into El Paso and plane loads are being dumped in Arizona, or it's hundreds are coming on buses to Arizona and plane loads are being dumped in El Paso. It's one or the other, I can't remember. You see, this stuff doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? This has come out too this week, alright? This is a trend. Increasingly more Russian companies set to drop the dollar, switch to Chinese yuan. One of the head of the big banks over there said this, okay? And we've seen that Russia and China are doing more and more deals, as well as Russia and North Korea, Iran. The dollar is being dumped. We've also have printed it into oblivion. And also, as I have reported with the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, that is a global tax that's been proved or proven, whatever, by Ortega Blue. She is over in China, and her Chinese bank sent her a letter saying that her account has to comply with the United States law, specifically the IRS. And also, Zero Hedge talked about that law and said, if you were going to deliberately destroy a banking system, this is what you would do. And it's almost like Uncle Sam is begging. This is what the article said. Uncle Sam is begging for other countries to bypass the dollar altogether. Basically meaning that these guys are at this point either really stupid or they're doing it on purpose. The point in all this I'm trying to make is we have a collapsed economy. I don't care what anybody says. You got 330 million-ish people in the country. 92 million of them aren't working. You have 86 million people that are 86 million full-time workers, and nearly double now, 146 million people on entitlements of some sort. Okay? It's collapsed, for crying out loud. Those are numbers you can easily verify for yourself. Google those numbers. So, when we can't even pay our bills and we officially do spend more than we make, you have city after city going bankrupt. Detroit, which is just a real, wow, nightmare, I guess. Why would we invite more people in? Not just a few, hundreds of thousands of more people in. Just open the borders, huh? How is this not a plan? How is this not a conspiracy? That's what I think I'm going to start asking people, because they still don't get it. I think I'm going to ask them just, how can this not be on purpose? I found a quote by Henry Ford, a really great one. I should have pulled it up. In fact, just hang on, I'm going to pull it up real fast. Yeah, here it is. Henry Ford once said, "It is well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." He said that because it's all a scam. That's what happened. Coupled with Mark Twain saying, it's easier to trick somebody than it is to tell them that they've been tricked. All because people's stupid ego, they won't just stop and say, you know what, I got duped. They can't get over themselves. Can't admit it, man. Well, they're willing to just kill us all and drive this thing right into the ground, burning the whole way just to prove a point that they weren't wrong. Unbelievable, man. Thanks to my teammates and subs for all the support.